Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Root Beats Tarot. This is Seven Got Lou back with another video for the collective. Thank you guys so much for all of your likes, comments, and subscribes, okay? So we're just gonna jump right in with some channel messages. You guys, I am getting that someone is in jail, okay? So I'm seeing someone is in jail. I'm seeing that someone has like some sort of red party cup, so they may be like partying in jail or having some sort of party or playing cards or something like that. I'm seeing that someone is trying to like play with you, like in your mind, okay? Mentally like play with you, okay? I see somebody talking on the phone through jail, through the like a clear glass or something like that, through jail, like one of those phones you can see through clear glass, and they're like throwing up like numbers and stuff like this. Like maybe the phone cut off and they're like, you know, how many days you gonna get out or something like that, and they like 30, 33 or something like that. I see a bridge, okay? I see a bridge. All right. Then I see a red carpet in the garage. So somebody's like hood famous or something like that, or they may like get a lot of recognition in the hood or something like that, okay? I see somebody has like 4 to 5 wicks on their heads. They may be like from Florida, okay? I see a bed. So somebody's like in a bed talking to their pet, or like they're like in jail in a bed and they're like pretending as if they're talking to someone, right? Pretending as if they're talking to an entity or something like that, or they're just like talking to themselves, but they're acting like they're talking to someone, okay? Something about somebody, you're getting something back, right? Like you're back off vacation. That's what I got. And like there's a vacation on top of a house. Like there's a vacation hotel on top of a house. So you just came from a vacation, or you just came from somewhere and you're going back home. This can also be, because I get visuals, you guys. This can also be described as you are going back to your regular self. You're getting back to yourself, okay? I keep getting something about a garage or a storage, and like a red carpet is in a garage or a storage. I see an Indian tent. Okay, somebody may be Indian, okay? I'm seeing somebody's giving up on drugs. Like I see somebody in like a jail suit, guys. It's like about jail. And somebody's like, they like maybe do drugs in jail or something like that, and they're like, man, or they're coming off of drugs in jail, and they're like, man, they're tired of messing with you. They're tired of like dealing with you. Maybe you talk to this person on a phone or something like that. Like they're tired of dealing with you. I see somebody like, man, and keep it moving, okay? So what is this about jail? Because I'm getting heavy jail. I'm getting heavy jail, okay? I'm getting something about somebody is gonna move forward, or maybe you're moving forward from something. Heavy jail. Let's see. Let's get into it. What is this download that I've gotten about jail? All right. So somebody's like alive here, okay? We're gonna get into somebody's alive, okay? There's some sort of judgment. This could be court, okay? Let's see, love on the brain, and then we have greed, okay? So let's see what's going on here. All right, what is alive? Let's clarify what is alive here. All right, what is alive? What is alive? Okay, so I'm getting somebody's trying to hold on to some sort of broken family. Okay, so somebody's still alive here, or somebody's trying to keep something alive. They're trying to keep some sort of family alive here. Okay, they're in their feelings. They're in their feelings. Okay. About cheating. They took a risk here. They're in their feelings here. Yeah, they took a risk in love with cheating here, okay? And they are going back and forth, like trying to call people and get money. They're trying to get money here. They're in jail, okay? They're trying to keep this family alive here. They're going back and forth talking about money on the phone. They took some sort of risk here, okay? And somebody may have hung up the phone on them, or they're no longer in some sort of relationship here, okay? Yeah, because somebody was karmic. Okay, now they're trying to like come at somebody with some sort of force. Okay, they're trying to come at somebody with some sort of force. They're receiving karma right now. Okay, Somebody's calling a lot of different people for some sort of money because they want to get out of jail. Okay, they want to get out of jail. All right, we're gonna see what this has to do with you in a minute. Hold on. All right, let's see. Hold on, guys. Let me shuffle this again. Yeah, somebody's in jail, guys, and we're gonna see what the fuck going on with them and what they want. All right. What is legal issues? What is legal issues? Yeah, so somebody's trying to get out of jail, and they're trying to think of like many different ways, many different options to get out of jail here. They don't have a lot of money here. Okay. What is the Six of, yeah, somebody's trying to move forward to being stable, like this King of Pentacles and being stable, but they're not getting this money. They're worried about some sort of money here that they were supposed to receive. So you know how like you do, not you, but just hypothetically speaking, somebody does a crime, right? And they're thinking that they're going to get away with it. And then when they come out, they have their money all stacked up from other crimes that they did, or, you know, just from their job or their business or whatever. This person thought that they were going to get out of jail, but they didn't. And they don't have much to put in on this lawyer. They thought that they were going to receive this money here. What is this Page of Pentacles? They thought they were going to receive this money, and that's their karma. They don't have any money. They thought that when they get out of jail, they were going to send in their money that they have saved up. But that money, let's see, what's that money being used on? Yeah, that person doesn't have anything. That money is looking like someone took, let me see. Yeah, it seems like somebody took their money, some sort of relationship here. There was some sort of relationship. Somebody don't got no plan. So there's some sort of relationship. Let's see. What is this money coming from? Yeah, somebody took some sort of risk in some sort of relationship, and they let someone go who could have freed them out of jail. Or they said something, they were acting karmic to this person who could have freed them out of jail. Okay. What is this Page of Pentacles? Yeah, this person ain't got shit to give. Okay, the judge or the jury. Or, I'm sorry, their lawyer in court here. There's some sort of prosecutor that's like stronger than them. This prosecutor is stronger than them. Okay, they lost everything here. They lost everything. They lost everything. And this prosecutor here, yeah, this is a prosecutor. Ooh, this is a prosecutor here. It's a male. They lost everything. Let me see. What is this? Five of Cups. Damn, cards keep. What is this Five of Cups? Yeah, something is going on with this person's spouse. This person's spouse is like grieving here. This prosecutor sees that this person isn't working, or this person isn't getting money. Okay, somebody's sad because they see that somebody isn't working. Who is this? Who's this? Who's this that's sad? Somebody sees the truth here. Somebody sees the truth. It's like, okay, what I'm getting, guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I just want to see if there's anything else. I'm getting that this prosecutor knows what this person does to get money, and whatever they try to do to get money, they can no longer do it. And this prosecutor knows the truth about what this person does to get money. Like, so say for instance, if this person like robs old ladies or whatever, you know, and then tells their friends to rob old ladies while they're in jail so they can give them money, whatever they do on the outside of jail to get money, they can't do it anymore. So this prosecutor sees that this person isn't like fighting back with them in court, and this prosecutor is watching them because they know the truth. They know that this person is going to lose this court case, because typically this person has money to pay, but they don't now. And this prosecutor sees that here. So this person has somebody who they can ask for a little bit of money from in a relationship, but that person, they messed up with that person. Yeah, this prosecutor may be like psychic or sees into the future here. Yeah, this prosecutor is going to win. Yeah, this prosecutor is gonna win here. The truth is that somebody doesn't have any money because they overgave to a situation. They overgave to a situation. They weren't thinking and they're heartbroken. So they may have like said something over the phone, or they may have said something here to where they tried to like pull something together and they overgave how they were like getting their money. So maybe they were like talking to somebody and maybe they thought like the phones was not tapped or something like that, or they had some sort of secret code or something like that. Something on the outside happened to where this person isn't able to get their money here how they normally get it. And this prosecutor knows that. Yeah, somebody's like, they don't know about court. They don't know about court. They're trying not to worry about this money. Let's see. We're going to see how they get their money. But this prosecutor is like, I got him. Y'all ever see Power? Like when Ghost was like in the city doing all that crazy shit, you know, and Ghost can always like bail out, bond out, you know. It's kind of like toward the end of the season. I'm sorry if you didn't watch it. Ghost is like some sort of street pharmacist, and Ghost always makes plays and gets money. And it's just a movie about you know, a fictional character in the streets getting money by moving snowmans, okay? And towards the end of the season, they were like running out of money because they were like, I don't know why they start running out of money, but they like didn't start having no money, okay? So it's kind of like somebody doing some street work, then they stop having the money for it, and then the prosecutor knows why they don't have this money for it. Whatever this person does, they ain't got no money for it. So the prosecutor is like, this person typically fights back in court, like with some good lawyers and shit like that. They're not fighting back in court. So the prosecutor is like, damn, we got him. Okay, this prosecutor is spiritual. You wouldn't believe how many people in the court of law are spiritual. Okay, but and a lot of people are like spiritual investigators. You know, spiritual investigators are real things. So this prosecutor is like tapped into spirituality, and this person knows why this person doesn't have any money. We're gonna see. What is love on the brain? What is love on the brain? Yeah, so somebody is like thinking about a relationship or some shit like that because they're losing in court and they're trying to stay strong. Yeah, they're trying to call this person that they messed up with for some damn money. But somebody move forward. Yeah, this person, this feminine with money, move forward here. Okay, so somebody's thinking about calling this feminine for money, but they move forward. What's greed here? What's greed? Yeah, so somebody wants some sort of money here. What's greed? Yeah, somebody wants some sort of money from some sort of family here, but they can't put it together. All right, there was a tower moment. Okay, there was a tower moment. Somebody lost everything. All right, they're trying to keep this shit alive. They're trying to handle this. This can be a family member as well, but they're receiving some sort of karma here. Okay, somebody's trying to like abuse their authority and force somebody to love them. Abuse their authority and force somebody to love them because they're in jail here. Yeah, somebody let go. They also have another a 304 here that they let go too. Yeah, so they have like 3 different women here that they're circulating through, trying to get some sort of money here. Okay, because this person is in jail. Yeah, they really don't love these people, obviously, right? They really don't love these people. Yeah, something just not working for this person. Now, let's see. What is this person... How is this person expecting to get this money, though, other than, you know, asking people in love? How is this person expecting to get this money? How is this person expecting to get this money? So this person was expecting to be like two-faced while they're in jail with karmics to get their money. Okay. Two-faced while they're in jail with karmics to get their money. I keep getting jail. This person is for sure in jail here. Okay. Whoever this is, how is this person expecting to get their money? Yeah. So somebody is like in some sort of spotlight here, playing games. All right. Somebody's in some sort of spotlight playing games. as if they're, this person may be on the phone in jail, like on the phone talking to different feminines or masculine, whatever, take it how it resonates. But I'm getting this, the masculine on the phone talking to different feminines here. Yeah. Okay, on the phone talking to different feminines here. They're trying to like be fake. So they may have like a phone in jail or something like that. They're trying to be fake, like giving like dirty offers and stuff like that. What I'm really getting, guys, is that this person is spiritual too, and they're like siphoning people's energies. They're siphoning people's energies while in jail to come up with some sort of money. Which is, you know, in the 3D, the same thing. They're on some sort of fake account here, trying to talk to different like feminines here and act like they're this big boss dog here and trying to like scam them and give them some money. Okay. They're trying to scam them. So this person, so be aware of somebody like actually acting like they're online and this, that, or whatever, but they're trying to get some sort of money here. Yeah, this is going to be blocked here. This is going to be blocked. Okay. There's some sort of, because you're intuitive and someone hates your spirituality. Okay, so you're going to block this because you're intuitively going to know like something is going on here and someone hates your spirituality. So you have someone in jail here. What is cop blocking? You have someone in jail trying to, someone's trying to block someone by apologizing. Someone is trying to apologize. Someone's trying to rush in to some sort of love. So somebody's like love bombing. So block some sort of love bomber here. What's intuition? Someone's intuitively like competing here with a prosecutor. Somebody's like in competition. Of course you will be in competition with a prosecutor. Somebody's trying to defend themselves against a prosecutor here. There's a feminine energy who moved forward. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. Somebody's not saying that. And somebody's alone. So somebody needs some sort of money to go against some sort of prosecutor here. Is what you need to know. This is why this person is like trying to get with you. Somebody's alone. Somebody thinks like you're the perfect person. Somebody's like preying on you who's in jail. They may be on like a fake phone or something like that you're talking to. Somebody doesn't know if they can like continue this shit with you. They're in jail. They're like burnt out in jail. They already have someone who's not picking up the phone for them. So they're like online, liking your pics, reposting old shit. Like they're going to like repost old shit and act as if they're like new or out in the street or something like that. But they're actually in jail and they need money from someone. So they got some sort of hot burner phone in damn jail. And they will never post no new shit. And if you think it's new, that shit's not new. You will never see them post like new shit. It will be new to you, but, or they're like deleted and like reposted or something like that. Yeah. So, but you're going to pick this up. So somebody's trying to talk to you online who's in jail. So how are they even going to get something from you is what I'm getting. How would they even get something from you if they're in jail? Like, let's just be for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are they going to do when they're in jail? Ask you for money over the fucking phone? Like, cash at me? I'm pretty sure you ain't gonna cash out no damn buddy. You know what I mean? So how is this person gonna use you while you're in jail? How are they even using you? So something is weighing on somebody. Some sort of wolf in sheep's clothing for a long... So somebody's like burdening somebody. Somebody's gonna like burden somebody. See if they can like burden somebody for a long time and like get on their nerves or something like that. Burden somebody for a long time, get on their nerves. Hold on, let me put this back in. Too many came out. Burden them for a long time, like compliment you, like be like a groupie with you. Try to like look into you, like study you, research you. Because they're determined to like, and they're going to be like consistent or determined because they're in jail here. Let's see. So what the hell are they going to, how are they even going to do this? How would they even be able to get money from the collective or take anything from the collective if they're in jail? They're going to stop worrying. They're not going to worry about court and move forward and move forward. Oh, they're just trying not to worry about court and move forward. Yeah. Somebody's worried is weighing heavy on them. In the past, they were determined. Okay. Let's see. What is this? Somebody's going to try to flirt with you. Yeah. And be heartbroken. That's what I'm saying. Like, and be but they're secretly, heartbroken here. They're not being honest. They're not going to be honest. So what did they just want? A friend in jail? I'm guessing they just want a friend in jail. Okay. They're watching you. So what is their agenda? What is their plan? They're watching you and their feelings. Their plan is to have some sort of relationship here. And to hold on. And to hold on to the fact that, and to hold on to you. Because another situation has ended. Because another situation has ended. So their plan is to just hold on to you here. Okay? It's just to hold on to you here. Because they don't know if they can like come back. They don't know if they can come back from working with some sort of lawyer. So they have another lawyer. So they're trying to still get money. So they're trying to have you as some sort of escape plan once they get out of jail. You don't know that this person's in jail here. You don't know that this person's in jail. They're planning to have some sort of lawyer, but their lawyer didn't fall through. Correct. Okay, so you were talking to somebody who was in jail, and you didn't know that you were talking to somebody who was in freaking jail. You didn't know that. They're on some sort of like hot phone or burner phone or something like that, and you don't know that. You don't know that you were talking to somebody in jail, and they thought that they had their shit together talking to some sort of lawyer or whatever, but their prosecutor, their lawyer may have been a feminine talking to some sort of lawyer. And they were like using some other people to get money. They thought they were going to like pay this lawyer to get out of jail. And then they thought, you know, they were going to come to, you know, they have like multiple feminines, multiple masculines. And then once they get out, they were going to come to you. This person like commits crimes and shit like that, but they have the money for it. But this time they don't have the money for it. But they're taught, but the point of this is that you spoke to somebody in jail online and you didn't even know it. Okay, so how are they getting money? Let's just see if it's gonna give it. How the heck were they like, why don't they have the money anymore for a lawyer, other than the fact that, you know, let's see, why don't they have the money for a lawyer? Somebody's going through a wave of emotions. Somebody is like being rejected. Okay, I got it. So this person typically marries people for money or dates people for money or whoever's like the next big thing. And then they like start drama with them and they take their money. So they take money from people that they date here. And they're like in and out of jail. Okay, but the point of this read is, yeah, this person's immature. Yeah, this person is like real karmic and immature. Then they leave here. But the point of this read, you guys, is that you were talking to somebody in jail and you may not have known that. Maybe on like line or something like that. And they really thought that, yeah, they start drama and shit. And then they hide it. In the beginning, like they hide that they like are karmic as hell like that. Yeah, they hide that shit real good, that they're karmic as hell, but you were talking to somebody that was in jail. I mean, I can't say be careful who you talk to, because you can talk to anybody, you know? Yeah, this lawyer was, they don't have this lawyer anymore, okay? So what happened with this lawyer? 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 This lawyer, yeah, this lawyer walked away here. This lawyer got some of their information and walked away. Damn, this lawyer may be like, let's see. What happened with this lawyer? Immature, surrender, unsatisfied. So this person may not have been honest with their lawyer here. Okay, and this lawyer was like, bro, I know that's not the story. Sis, I know that's not the story, okay? So this lawyer surrendered to that shit, okay? And this is like immature. So this person may have been like saying immature stuff to the lawyer or whatever. What is meeting? Somebody is meeting. So there's some sort of meeting and somebody is watching somebody and they're shattered, broken failures. So they met with this person, okay, like in jail here. Yeah, in jail. And this person was like, remember I said something about somebody's like on drugs, somebody's on drugs and they're giving up and they're tired, like yeah, this person is like giving up, tired. They're tired of lying to their lawyer. They don't know what the fuck to say to their lawyer, but now they don't even have enough money to pay their lawyer. How are they paying their lawyer? How are they paying their lawyer? They're paying their lawyer with someone else's money. Yeah, this feminine, this is how they're paying their lawyer, with this Queen of Cups. Okay, this male, this masculine here. Okay, but I was just getting some sort of jail, guys, but I'm getting that you're talking to somebody in jail. They thought they was gonna come out of jail and see you, and you was never even gonna know that this person was in jail to begin with. But you're like building chemistry with them, talking to them, da 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 da, and they're trying to make themselves look like some sort of rich person online or something like that, or whatever. Let's see, what are they going to jail? What did they go to jail for? Let's see, what did they go to jail for? Yeah, they're trying to make it seem like they're just rich person. Ooh, they went to jail for, this person may too be bankrupt too. This person with the jail for some sort of child. Y'all, this person with the jail, okay, so it makes sense now. This person with the jail for some sort of child support. They don't got no money. They don't have no money for some sort of child support. This is the child card right here, bankrupt. And this is this Queen of Pentacles. Remember the one they were calling and they like couldn't get no money for them? They went to jail for child support, y'all, because they ain't have no money. They went to jail for child support because they had no money. What's bankrupt? Somebody's trying not to worry. And they're like, they were holding on to some sort of lawyer. They were bankrupt. They were trying not to worry. And they were like giving this lawyer money that they didn't have. They bankrupt here. Somebody is trying not to worry here. Yeah. And they were trying to like hold on. This baby mother in court here. Yeah, this is definitely a baby mother in court here. Okay, somebody's like trying to look at the future, like see how this is going to turn out, but they don't know. That's the truth. Or they're looking at readings for the truth. Okay, this entire time they're looking at readings for the truth this entire time, but something isn't changing here. Okay, yeah. So what is let's see. So why are they bankrupt? Like prior to this, there any other reason why they're bankrupt here? A child. What I say? What I say is a child here. Yeah, somebody is trying to defend themselves against a child and a baby mother here. So that's why. And they didn't plan to go to jail. Now they're trying to call this person on the phone or whatever, but they messed up with this person. This person is in jail due to child support, and they're trying to talk to you. Okay, they're trying to talk to the collective for what now? What are they trying to talk to the collective for? Because they ain't got nothing. Because this Page of Pentacles. Because this Page of Pentacles. okay, because they don't have anything, and they're trying to like, they're trying to shoot their shot with someone new, but they're blocked. This person got a burner phone or something like that in jail. So you talk to somebody in jail here, is what I'm getting here. I'm not understanding how they were gonna do that. Hold on, because I'm kind of like confused. I'm like, how the fuck are they? Okay, yeah, you're in jail because of child support. You're in jail because da da da. How are they expecting the collective to give them? Oh, okay, to give them some money? They were just like trying to hold on to you until they get out of jail. They're trying to hold on to you until they get out of jail. They're trying to hold on to you until they get out of jail. And something, they're bullying you like online. They may be like bullying you online. This is the person that's bullying you online. This person's in jail. This person that's bullying you online is in jail. Yeah, they're trying to like cause natural disasters and stuff, report your page and shit like that. Oh, because you didn't talk to them. Okay, is what I'm getting. Yeah, they're trying to like do mind control and all this other shit, like astral travel, mind control and shit like that. Yeah, you can call judgment on this, okay? But that's what they're trying to do. This is why they're coming at you with aggressiveness, is because this person is in jail due to some sort of child support. They're bankrupt. They don't have the money, okay? They try to shoot their shot with you here. You didn't respond back to them. They tried to shoot their shot. So this is why they're coming at you aggressively, because you didn't respond back to them. So somebody is like cyberbullying you. They're cyberbullying you while in jail. They thought like y'all had some sort of connection or something like that. You were talking to this person, and most importantly, they see that you have some sort of money. They thought that you were their next lick. Okay, the money that they did have a little bit of money before they went bankrupt. Which is why they were paying the lawyer initially, but then they stopped having the money. Why did the money slow down? The money slowed down from paying that lawyer. Why did the money slow down? Because they included you. Yeah, they included you in some sort of relation. Let's see, because there was some sort of love triangle in a relationship in jail. Somebody wanted a new beginning or something like that in jail here. They included you inside of this little love triangle stuff. Yeah. They're online and shit on this burner phone trying to... I'm getting you're like a B. Yeah, you ended that shit. So I'm getting that this person got some sort of karma here for trying to come at you and bully you. Then something happened. Something else happened with their finances here that stopped them completely. Okay, so this person is in jail for child support. You don't know that. You start talking. They start trying to talk to you because they're trying to get out of jail. They want to hold on to you because you have money. You're in the spotlight. So they want to build some sort of rapport as you're online. 333 when I said that. While they're in jail. So they thought the little bit of money that they did have, only thing they had to do is just pay this lawyer, get out maybe on bond or whatever, or get out within a few months, whatever, right? And then come to you, date you, try to, you know, be in your abundance, be in your money and stuff like that, and get you to help them pay the rest of the stuff off, or the lawyer off, or whatever. So this person just seeing you as their next lick, because the other person is the Queen of Pentacles. That other person was giving them money, or a baby mother, or this baby mother, was the one who was like in charge of the money. But they're calling this baby mother, trying to like put it back together so they can get taken off child support, and it's not happening. So this baby mother is a cause for this person's downfall. But I do see that this person also was bankrupt here, to where they still didn't have, you know, enough money to even try to get themselves out or negotiate or anything to that nature. So this person is completely bankrupt. But they thought they were initially paying the lawyer, so they had some sort of money here. But for trying to mess with you here and cause chaos because you neglected them, possibly like online, right? They're in jail and they burn a phone online trying to talk to you or whatever. Maybe you guys were just flowing. Maybe you actually did talk to this person. Then next thing you know, you maybe stop talking to this person, right? When you stop talking to them, that's when they start trying to bully you and cause chaos and all this other shit. So if you're it's like this person's like astrally attacking you or astral communicating with you, saying nasty stuff, or they could just be online under your posts and, you know, trying to report your page, and you're like, yo, who the fuck is that? It's this motherfucker that you stopped talking to that you don't even know that's in jail. Confirmation. Okay. Yeah, look. Rock bottom. This person tried to have some sort of new relationship or something like that. Look, justice here. Why did their finances go down? Because they try to include you in some sort of whatever mess they have going on. Okay, so what you need to know is that you may be talking to somebody that's in jail and you don't even know it. Okay, so be careful because everybody's on a different timeline. Just because this may not happen to you now, somebody may hit you up like a few months later or next week and like, you know, you'd be like, damn, they fine as hell. Who the fuck is that? Okay, the fuck? Fine shit, all right? And then next thing you know, they making videos and shit and you like, damn, you know, and then you go click on a profile pic or whatever and they in the gym just flexing and all this other stuff, you know what I'm saying? They take care of their kids, you know, and all this other stuff, you know what I mean? They eating good and shit, you know what I'm saying? They shopping and they're like, I just wish I had somebody to share this shit with, you know, whole time they in motherfucking jail and your ass is like, oh my God, you know, and they talking to you and y'all flowing and they posting pics and shit, saying how they going to work, and it really do look like that shit too. And you like, okay. And you know, in the back of your mind, you're like, I bet this motherfucker got 4 baby mamas, you know, 4 baby daddies, whatever. And then next thing they post on their page, I ain't got no kids. You know what I'm saying? They changed their location. You know, they've been plotting on you since last month. They changed their location to an hour away from you or some bullshit like that. I ain't got no kid. They got people, you know, commenting on their shit. Dang, man, I hope to see you again. One love. And you thinking that they in another side of the country, or they're in another side of the state, or whatever the fuck, you know. And everybody like, man, I can't wait to see you again. And you thinking that that's their family and shit. The whole time the person is in goddamn jail. Okay, so you don't know if this is gonna happen to you, but be careful, all right, who you talk to. I hate to always say that, right? Like, be careful. Like, damn, bitch, we can't control that shit sometimes. Okay, damn, just let the shit flow. But you know, this video is put out for a reason. Make sure you get a reading on everybody you talk to, because you don't want to talk to this motherfucker that's in jail, okay, trying to cause you natural disasters and do spell work on this person or some bullshit like that. Like, this person bothering me, you know what I'm saying? Do spell work on them because they bother me, and you ain't did shit. You just didn't respond back or something like that. Okay, so this person is motherfucking in jail here, and they about to hit you up. Okay, so you could be the baby mother in this situation, or you can be someone that you don't even know this person. Okay, take it how it resonates, y'all. But somebody in jail is about to hit you up. Okay, they're in jail and they're about to hit you up. All right, are you talking to somebody in jail and you don't even know it? All right, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Well, I'll see you the next time. Bye.